we'd like to say that in our opinion it is not suitable for children or for those of you who may have a nervous disposition.
Good morning, good morning.
It's great to stay up late.
Good morning to you.
Hello boys and girls, it's good to be back. I'm on my first point and nothing from you, Leslie. Doesn't things change an awful very quickly in politics in the UK? I just can't keep it up at the moment. I can't keep up with what's going on, I have to say. I had a little dig into her. I'm gonna play this little lady, just some random lady on YouTube. She's had about 10,000 views on it and over 600-700 likes. I think she sort of sums it up a little bit, but I will dig into her background. I did a little research on her. Devout Muslim. I haven't got nothing against Muslims per se, but personally my point of view is they should stay in their own country rather than... See, this is where I don't get it. I know I've started, Les. I don't get, why do they want to leave their country? We've done this many times, haven't we? They leave a country to go to another country to try and assimilate the country they left because they didn't want to be there no more. We know what's going on, eh? But I'm just going to play this little lady and then I'm just going to do a few stats on this woman. Another barrister. So the top 3 jobs now are all barristers. Keir Starmer, David Lammy. I did a piece on him yesterday. It was just an improv just round here. It's under this video. What a moron. And I keep saying, don't I, time and time again, you can educate an idiot, but there'll always be a fucking idiot. So let's just have this young lady's spin on it. I had a quick watch and found it a little bit funny, but she came up with some good stats that even I didn't know about. So,
ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our new Home Secretary, Shabana Mahmood. Brilliant. This is a woman that a few weeks ago signed off a dangerous jihadist to be released from prison and released into the population to walk around free as you like. This is a woman who openly supports Palestine, which is run by terrorists. Pattern here. This woman has very little regard for British culture, although pretends that she does. And this woman is now in one of the most powerful positions in British politics. Fucking brilliant. She is responsible for stopping or doing something about uninvited guests. Well, that's not going to fucking happen, is it now? I think she'll remove all borders. I think now she'll just send out a leaflet. Bring your pals, come on over. Come on down.
I'll contest that one in a minute.
I'm now in charge. We're fucked. We're absolutely fucked. With Lammy and her,
I do agree with that.
It is 100% the Fraggle Rock show. It is. It definitely is.
Fraggle Rock.
It's just frightening. It's absolutely frightening that these people have been put in positions of absolute trust within our government. And these are 2 people who couldn't give a fuck about the British people, even less than the other 2 who were in the positions before them.
Yeah.
So we've gone from bad to worse. I mean, I don't know why he just doesn't give the Taliban a ring and see if any of their members fancy having a position in his cabinet. I don't know why.
A stop there. That's basically the end anyway, but few points. She's not wrong in a way. I did just a little bit of research on her. David Lammy yesterday, another knob jockey. I don't know where, well, Keir Starmer's a knob jockey, isn't he? So he employs knob jockeys round him. This woman, I posted on Facebook this morning. I'll get racist comments about it. She says she lives by Muslim rules. She is a devout Muslim lady and lives her life by Islam, the Quran. I'm not going to go too deep into the Quran. In fact, I don't think I dare go into the Quran today, but I did take a note here. Muslim, she's devoted to the Quran, right? Then you can go into the Quran, the good and the bad. Then I got my little AI friend along with me doing my research. Muslims, right? So she says she lives her value as a Muslim. Now in the Quran, oneness with God, right? Don't forget Muhammad was just some jacked up guy that fucked all his cousins and had multiple wives and stuff, and then decided to write the book for him, and now she follows it. Sorry. Oh yeah, you could go into the Bible as well. I'm sure you could, but it's here oneness with, but it says here, fight the non-believers. Islam is the final truth. Now, if she is a devout Muslim, she would be aware of this. And I've been seeing more and more videos of these professors now coming out who turn around and say they will lie. I'm not saying she is, but if I'm just sort of, maybe they turn round and they make you believe what, not believe, they go along with your truth. And then when there's more of them and there are you, that's when the Sharia law comes into effect. And that's when all women are fucked for a start. So if you look how they've assimilated around the planet in areas, I'm not saying there's not good Muslims, but what I'm saying is, you get where I'm going? That they're playing the game until the end game. But I did have a look. What is she looking at? Where's my glasses? What? So what is she for? So I actually was against her, but then when I saw this, I was more for her, and I'm like, hang on, is she still playing a game? Immigration control, this is her, right? Crackdown via fast track asylum, fewer legal barriers, right? Yeah, that sounds all good. Housing asylum seekers, shifting them from hotels to military modular facilities. Hang on, she started to sound like a Reform Party member now. Bear in mind, you know who has inspired her? Margaret Thatcher. Hang on, she's in the Labour Party, but her inspiration is Margaret Thatcher. Do your research, it's even on Wikipedia as well. Border enforcement through Five Eyes engagement. Right. This is where we just go, let's watch this space and see what she has to say in 6 months' time. Because all you've got to do is employ the Navy just to start border control, eh? Human rights reform. Now this one was quite interesting. Explore the ECHR adjustments to bolster deportation powers. Why don't they just fucking leave? Leave the fucking corrupt system in Europe. ECHR, what a horrible, vile, unelected body of, what is it, 48 or 47 judges in Stockholm that tells you in the UK how you can and can't treat people. Then, so this is where she's a bit wrong. Activism enforcement maintains ban on Palestinian action. I'm not going there. I did that last week on Facebook. Gee whiz, that opened a can of worms. Israel or Palestine, Gaza. The Gaza, they're saying, oh, they've contained them. Israel has contained them. There's actually a border between Gaza and Palestine or Israel or wherever it all fucking is. A bunch of numbnuts anyway, eh? But the point being, it's connected to Egypt. You don't have to look at the map. And then political style, pragmatic, socially conservative blue Labour leader. How can you be a conservative blue Labour leader? It's all smoke and mirrors from all of them. David Lemmy, and obviously we had Keir Starmer, that knob jockey. I don't get it. I don't get none of this anymore. I don't get how the 5 top cities are run by Muslims, and now you see all of this problem rising in the country. I don't get Labour. I literally do not get the Labour Party anymore. I get none of it. I really do get none of it. And they just bounce around all over the place, don't they? You know? Anyway, that's all I had to say this week. I've still got all my reform stuff. I keep saying I'm going to do it. I think you can look at their party conference. You can see where they're going. I am against fracking. I had a look at the fracking. I also don't like the fact that they almost probably privatise the National Health Service. But at the end of the day, I've said it time and time again, you've got reform or you've got nothing. You've got the same old fucking shit, you know? I don't care about the colour of their skin. This is not about the colour of skin. It's about their policy and their ideology. It's what's behind them. It's what's driving them. That's the problem in the UK. In New Zealand, we're trying to get out of this Paris thing we're spending billions. There's only 5 million of us and we're spending billions on all this pollution-free stuff, and it's killing our farmers, you know, it's stifling them. A bit much like the UK, and in the UK where you don't actually mine your own coal, you import it, we're doing the same. We're buying it from someone else. Huntley up the road, where it's our coal-powered power station, they built that there because of all the coal in that area, so they haven't got to transport it very far. They closed all the mines. Yeah, they did. They closed all the mines, and now we import all this dirty shit from somewhere else, and it costs us more. I know, it's bonkers. The whole world has gone nuts, and I'm nuts, and you're nuts, and I'm nuts, and I'm now going, it's fucked.
Could be wrong. I could be right.
Oh, God, blimey.